Okay, hey guys, welcome back to We Watch Movie. I'm he and he is I. And this is another rendition of Netflix Nuggets. Roll that footage right now.
Roll that beautiful bean
Bum,
footage.
ba-da-dum.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie. We watched it. We watched a movie. Yeah. You know what? We did a review. We watched a movie.
Done. Okay guys, we're talking about Antiviral with Caleb Landry
Jones.
Really?
Sounds like a running back for the Giants.
I want his
Or the
autograph. I
Cowboys.
want his card. Yeah, so Antiviral, it's basically a dystopian future where the celebrity-obsessed culture is not only encouraged but sold to. You know these fuckwads that go on the internet and they fucking want to like buy Enrique Iglesias' mole for $10,000 and weird shit like that. It's like, you know what? Mila Kunis touched this Ziploc bag and it's $5,000. I was like, I want it. They sell them like freaking viruses that these celebrities have had at one point in their career. Like one guy wants like herpes. It's like, stick it in your ass and you give me $5,000. So they sell it at like a high rate. This one guy comes in and he's like talking about genital warts.
Yeah.
You know, he's like basically slap your dick up on this slab and let's do this. Like, put that shit in my hand. It's like that weird shit, and it's kind of like this whole weird white doctor office feel to it.
The whole movie's got like a white backdrop, like you're in the middle of nothing.
It's like really
Pure
clean,
nothingness.
but it's really clean. But then there's a contrast to it because there's all the blood and nastiness going on. This movie's disgusting. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that.
I didn't enjoy this movie at all, guys. As far as Netflix, you turn it on, you want to have a good time, enjoy some Netflix instant stream. It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a good day. And then you turn on this shit, and it's like people fucking. And I'm one that hates needles. And this entire movie is just shots of fucking needles going in people's skin. And it's not scary at all. It's not creepy. It's just unbelievable. Like literally, they go in there, and there's one point he takes the needle and he puts it in the guy's.
That's what I was gonna. Oh God!
He's trying to give him herpes, and he puts it in the guy's lip, and you just see it go in. He's like, it's gonna be a little pinch, and you're just like, oh fuck!
Yes, dude. That's
And not in a good way though. It's like the most sickening kind of not torture porn, but it is torture porn. It's just fucking sick.
It's one of those movies that are like it's the plot is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, the plot's decent.
I disagree.
I liked how they were doing it. It's like a psychological thriller.
No!
Yeah, it kind of flows pretty well, but there's a lot of fuck ups.
No.
How they do it. They execute it wrong.
None of it made any sense at all.
I know,
man.
but
Think
that's what
about it.
I'm
Like even, and I don't care how crazy we become in the future, whatever. You can make up a lot of shit, but you can't make me believe that human beings are going to get so obsessed with celebrities at one point that we're going to want to shoot their viruses into our faces. I don't think people would ever get to that point.
I don't know, because there's a lot of fucking nutbags.
Nah,
Dude, seriously.
maybe certain people also at the same time think about it though. There's a lot of plot holes because think about this. Okay, even the crazy psycho fucking cuckoo weirdos that like get on top of like get caught on top of like Olivia Wilde's house or whatever, even those crazy ass people, they don't have enough money to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on shit.
We don't know.
They're all like poor people.
We don't. I mean, but somebody bought Enrique Iglesias' fucking mole for like ukus of money.
Yeah, but that's
I mean,
business. But I'm just saying, a business couldn't survive off of something so stupid.
I don't know, but this is what I'm just saying. It's not a real vision of the future. I think it's just taking the celebrity obsessed culture and putting it on screen.
I think it was a half-ass idea, and they tried to make it into the movie.
Yeah, well, I didn't say. I said it was executed poorly. I said overall, generally, the idea was.
You're lying.
No, I didn't. But I was actually going to talk about that part when you were talking about like the herpes scene, the needle in the face. I'm saying that wasn't the part that got me. Oh God! Oh my God, dude! Seriously, there was one scene near the end of the movie. Oh God! And the fucking guy. Oh God! He stabbed his friggin' dude because he's locked up. He stabbed his dude in the friggin' gum with a needle, and you sick. I mean, that was like, oh my God! Is it over? Is it over? And I was doing this shit because it was stuck in his fucking gum, and I was like, and I looked up just for like a second, and my phone went off, and I looked up for 1 second, and it was. These fucking gypsies zoomed in on the scene and it's fucking stuck. I went nuts. And I had to go at the end of this movie. This movie made me feel so depressed that I finally went outside and I just enjoyed the sun. I drank a high C, connected with my childhood again, and it was like the next day I was at Bruno Mars song. It's like, today I don't feel like like I was singing that in my head. I was like, I didn't want to move. It's really depressing.
It is really depressing, ugly, just shitty movie. And really, I mean, honestly, it's just. Aside from all the gross parts, it's basically Caleb Landry Jones. Watch him at the office. Watch him back at his house while he's sick. Now he's at the office. Now he's sick. It's like back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, Jesus, I don't care.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff that's left unsaid in this movie. Like, there's a lot of shit going on in his head that you can tell that they play with, but they never really explore it. You don't really see what's going on with him. Because at one point you're like, so is he another just like crazily obsessed fan, or is he like doing this to get money? Is he smuggling out these certain viruses and selling them on the black market just because he wants to get rich? They don't really explore anything with that, so they just kind of leave that open-ended. And then also there's a few scenes like you know, like one scene, a nurse, I'm not going to tell you what happens exactly, but a nurse is kidnapped and, you know, this guy's threatening to infect her and they don't, what happened to her? You know, it's just like, what the fuck? And then the ending is kind of like, the ending is gross as shit, and it just sums it up. The ending of this movie really sums up the whole thing.
Yeah.
You're like, that was fucking disgusting.
Yeah, I had a hard time laboring through this one. At one point, it involves human meat steaks, and on that note, I'm going to give Antiviral a 3.5. I hated it.
I'm going to give it a 4.0 because I think that the idea behind it was sound. I think that they wanted to make a disturbing look at this kind of trend that's going on, that these celebrity-obsessed people that will do any and everything to connect with their favorite person, celebrity, and feel like as close to them as possible. Like they want to be in their butthole and live there. So I think I give it props for psychological thriller. I mean, it does make you think. You're like, God damn, these fucking, it's gross. But there's people like that. There's really obsessed people like that would do this kind of shit. Like seriously, like if your favorite actor was Colin Farrell and you heard last week that he got herpes or he got genital warts, you're like, I want that. Put it in my sack. Like, because I want to feel a connection with those warts.
That's just so stupid.
I know.
It's so stupid. So I guess the question of the day is going to be, what do you do in your underwear at night?
What do you do in your underwear at night?
No, what's the grossest single scene in a movie that you've ever seen that
Okay,
you could barely even watch?
That would be Hostel, the Achilles tendon slice.
Really? That was a good one.
Oh, God!
That was a good one, Jim.
Especially when he's like, if you can walk out here, you can go, and you see him and go, snap! Oh, snap into the Slim Jim.
I'm Mike Heeshay. We'll see you guys next time on Nasty Butts.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.